don't need permission to protect your own energy. No one gets to grant you that. It's yours, always has been. But let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly felt awe? Maybe your mood shifted, or your thoughts felt scattered, heavy, even anxious without any clear reason. You didn't pick that up from nowhere. You were simply sensitive enough to notice what most people ignore. That's a gift, but also a weight if we don't know how to release it. Every day you pass through hundreds of energetic fields, people, places, emotions, even thoughts. And the truth is, not all of them belong to you. One of my students, a retired nurse in her 60s, once shared this with me. Some mornings I wake up feeling clear, but by noon I'm tangled in something heavy and it's not even mine. I told her, that means you're not broken. That means you're awake. That's the first step to energetic protection, knowing what's truly yours and gently returning to it. Because you were never meant to absorb it all. You were meant to sense and choose. And today, you'll learn how to choose inner clarity over noise. We'll use the breath, stillness, and a deep quantum meditation to bring you home, not to escape the world, but to see it clearly through the eyes of your higher self, through the lens of third eye activation. This is your space, a sanctuary, to activate your energy field, to close the gates gently and come back to the part of you that's always been grounded, still, and awake. So if you're ready, take a breath with me now. Inhale slowly and let it go. Exhale softly. Let's begin. Before we rise, we return, not forward, not outward, but inward. Because clarity doesn't come from chasing more light. It comes from sinking back into the part of you that never left. So take a moment. Close your eyes if you haven't already. And just notice. Notice the breath. Not changing it, not fixing it. Just noticing that gentle wave, rising, falling. This is breath awareness. It sounds simple, but it's powerful. Because when you truly pay attention to your breath, you're not just calming your body, you're anchoring yourself in the present moment. You're returning to the part of you that observes quietly and remembers deeply. Now bring your attention down into your body. Feel the ground beneath you, the seat holding you, the quiet dignity of your spine. You are arriving. This is grounding. You don't need to do anything special. You don't need to meditate perfectly. Just feel. Because the more you feel, the more you return to presence. And this moment is where your true energy field begins to stabilize. One of my longtime students, a single mother in her 40s, once shared something beautiful. She said, I used to think grounding meant sitting still. But now I know it's remembering where I am and letting that be enough. And she was right. So now I invite you to imagine this. From the base of your spine and the soles of your feet, soft golden roots begin to grow. Not rushing, just reaching down through the floor, into the soil, deeper and deeper into the core of the earth. With each breath, these roots strengthen. You are safe. You are steady. You are grounded. You are tuning into your vibrational frequency, not by effort, but through alignment. Let your energy field settle, stabilize, open. This is the power of breath awareness. This is the gift of grounding. Let's stay here for just a few moments more before we step into the next layer of your energetic truth. I want you to imagine something with me now. Very gently. No need to force. Just feel into it. You are surrounded by invisible waves of subtle energy, thoughts, emotions, expectations. Some of them are yours, but many are not. Every time you walk into a room, scroll through a feed, or even speak to someone, you're moving through hundreds of energetic frequencies. And without realizing it, you pick things up. Have you ever felt heavy after a conversation, even when no words were said to upset you? Or stepped into a place that just felt off? That's not your imagination. That's your energy field, sensitive, intelligent, and deeply aware. You are not too sensitive. You are just awake. Now, let's begin to protect that awareness, not by building walls, but by activating clarity, by turning on the truth filter within you. Bring your attention to the space between your eyebrows, the center of your forehead. This is your third eye, your inner compass, your portal of intuition and truth. With your next inhale, visualize a soft indigo light forming here, cool, calm, like still water under a midnight sky. As you breathe, it begins to glow. Brighter, clearer, but never overwhelming. This is third eye activation. You don't have to force it open. You just let it awaken. And as this indigo light spins, gently imagine it expanding, forming a soft field of energetic protection around your head, your chest, your whole body. This is not a shield made of fear. It's a frequency of choice, a field of inner clarity. It lets in what aligns and lets go of what doesn't. One of my clients, a nurse in her 50s, once told me, "When I activate my third eye before work, I stop absorbing everyone else's pain." She didn't shut down. She opened her awareness. So breathe now and feel your own intuition settle in. You don't need permission to protect your energy. You don't owe anyone an explanation for what your body already knows. Let the third eye stay softly lit, not just as a chakra, but as a lighthouse in a world of noise. This is your boundary, your signal, your energetic protection. And the world needs you clear. Let's breathe here. Let this field integrate. And when you're ready, we'll begin to shape the soul intention that wants to rise. Now that your third eye is open and your energy field is clear, let's go deeper into the quiet space where your soul speaks. Not with words, not with noise, but with something far more powerful, a frequency, a knowing, a deep, inner yes. You see, in every quantum meditation, there comes a moment when the future doesn't live in your mind anymore. It lives in your body, in your breath, in the energy you choose to carry. So let's begin there. Take a gentle inhale, and as you exhale, bring your attention to your chest. to your heart. Can you feel the openness here? Not just emotion, but awareness, presence, stillness. Now ask yourself softly, honestly, what does my soul truly want? Not what looks good on paper, not what others expect, but that one quiet longing that returns again and again, like a gentle knock on the inside of your being. One of my students, a retired teacher in her late 60s, once told me I kept asking the universe for signs. But when I finally asked my own heart, the answer had been waiting patiently. Her intention wasn't a goal, it wasn't a resolution. It was a vibration, peace, simplicity, and the freedom to just be. That's what a soul intention is. Not something you chase, but something that calls you home. So now, see if a word or image arises. Maybe it's love or truth. Maybe it's a glimpse of your future self, grounded, clear, and fully alive. Let that be enough. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't have to write it down. Just feel it now. Imagine this intention as a soft orb of golden light glowing at the center of your chest. It pulses gently. With each breath, it settles deeper. It becomes part of you. You are now in subconscious alignment, not forcing, but allowing. You are no longer wishing. You are becoming. Say to yourself slowly, I carry my intention in every breath. My future is shaped by the energy I choose now. I trust what's unfolding. Let it be simple. Let it be sacred. This is the seed, and it already knows how to grow. Let's breathe here for a while longer. And when you're ready, we'll begin to bring this frequency into your physical body, where it can take form. You've just planted something sacred, a soul intention. And now, it's time to let it land. To settle into the only place it can truly take root, your body. Because in every quantum meditation, nothing is fully integrated until your body says yes. So now, let's come home to the form that carries your spirit, your energy, your becoming. Take a slow, full breath in and exhale, like you're melting into the ground beneath you. Feel the weight of your body, not heavy, but steady, supported, rooted in this present moment. Let's begin with a body scan, and not just a physical check-in, but a gentle awakening of presence from the ground up. Feel your feet, your toes, soles, heels. Imagine a warm, golden light wrapping around them, like morning sunlight kissing the earth. Now breathe. And as you do, let that golden light slowly rise into your ankles, your calves, your knees. You're not trying to fix anything. You're not trying to force stillness. You're just listening, letting your body know I'm here. I'm safe. I'm aware. Now let the light move up into your thigh, hips, pelvis. This is the home of deep memory, of stored tension, of emotions you might not even realize you've carried. But now, with each breath, let go. Let your exhale invite soft, subconscious healing. Let the light clear what no longer belongs. Breathe into your belly, your solar plexus, and your chest. And here in your heart, feel your soul intention glowing, expanding. Let your body remember, this is who I am becoming. This is embodied alignment. Now let the energy continue into your shoulders, arms, elbows, hands. Notice if your palms tingle. That's not random, that's energy integration. Let it rise into your throat. No words are needed, just space, just truth resting softly in silence. Then your jaw, your cheeks, your eyes, and finally the space between your eyebrows. Yes, your third eye. Feel it pulsing, alive, but calm. Like a lighthouse in a foggy sea, not searching, just shining. And now, the crown of your head, open, receptive, connected to something greater. You've just anchored your intention not just in thought, but in the deepest layers of your being. Say gently to yourself, my body is safe, my frequency is aligned, I trust who I'm becoming. Let's breathe here, in this quiet embodied presence. Before we return to the world, carrying more light, more clarity, and a truth that can't be shaken. You've just done something powerful. And maybe it didn't feel like a big moment. There was no lightning bolt, no grand vision. But there was a shift, and it happened quietly in the way only quantum meditation allowed. In this space, you touch something real, something deep. You've connected what was once fragmented thoughts with breath intention, with body energy, with form. And now it's time to integrate, but not by doing anything extra. In fact, it's the opposite. Integration happens when you do less and feel more. So let's begin right here, with breath, not as a practice, but as presence. Feel it move through you, gently, steadily, like a soft tide washing the shore. This is the bridge between what happened inside and how you'll carry it outside. You don't have to go back to the world as you were. You've shifted. You've anchored a soul intention into the tissues, the nervous system, the breath of who you are. You might not notice the difference immediately, but it's here. In how you pause before reacting, in how you listen to yourself and to others, in how your energy walks into a room. So now bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes, gently. Let your body remember, I'm here, I'm grounded, I'm clear. Feel the weight of your seat, the earth beneath you, the steadiness that's always been here, but now feels more alive. Now bring your attention back to the center of your chest, to that soul intention you planted like a seed. Feel it not as pressure, but as presence, quiet, glowing, stable. And softly say to yourself, I trust what I've planted. I trust my frequency to guide me. One of my longtime clients, a hospice nurse, once told me I used to think meditation was about escaping. Now I know it's how I return to who I really am. Maybe that's true for you too. You're not leaving this meditation. You're bringing it with you. Into the grocery store, the hallway, the Monday morning meeting. Every breath is an opportunity to walk as the version of you who knows. And now, take one final deep inhale through the nose and release gently through the mouth. Let that breath be a signal to your nervous system. We're safe, we're clear, we're home. When you're ready, open your eyes slowly. Notice the light in the room. Notice how your body feels. You've returned, but you're not the same. You've returned with more inner clarity, more presence, and more truth in every breath.